A very warm greetings to all my lovely students. Hope you all are fine and spending your time in some sort of creative activities. Students, this is video number 3 and here in this video I will be completing the detailed explanation of lesson 4, that is the part which was left. So before this, in the first part where I did the explanation, I explained there that the old green door, it is a play, and the 4 main characters, that is Tom, Jack, Tara and Uncle Ryan. And in the beginning only, Uncle Ryan, he asked Tom to narrate some of his or one of his best adventure. And then Tom said that today only in the morning all the 3 of them had a very scary experience. And then he started narrating about the green door, that is the old green door. And Uncle Ryan asked, where was the old green door? And then they said it was right in the school. And then what I explained was that how they left the games period and went towards the old green door. They passed the room, that is Mr. Joinis' room. At the end of the corridor, the old green door was there. They passed the staff room, all the labs, and then they reached the place. And at the beginning, they saw a frightening light which was followed by different sort of noise which they heard. So now, again, place your book in front of you so that we can conclude this lesson.
Dear students, in the first part of the explanation, I explained you that the story The Old Green Door, written by George Ansel, it is a play and there were 4 main characters, Tom, Jack and Tara, 3 school students and Uncle Ryan. The scene begins with Uncle Ryan talking to Tom, Jack and Tara. And Uncle Ryan very well knew that these kids, they used to travel to unfamiliar places or new places and find out interesting things. So they were very adventurous in nature. So he asked Tom to narrate one of his latest adventures. And then Tom, as he got the opportunity, he started to narrate the story. That is, he started to narrate their experience and the experience which they had today itself. And then Tom said that for many years he wanted to know what was behind the dusty old green door. And listening this only, Uncle Ryan, he said that everything sounds very mysterious. And then he asked that where is this old green door? Tom said that this is right in our school only. It is down past Mrs. Joinis' room at the end of the corridor, but it is dusty because it is unused. Generally, no one uses it. And then Tom continues with the story. Tom said that today in the playtime, that is the games period, they got an opportunity to explore this area and they quickly left the field and they passed the staff room and all the labs and they reached near the old green door. And then something happened. What? It was now Tara's turn to narrate the story. She said that as they went near the place, they could see an airy light. That means a strange and frightening light that was coming from behind the old green door, and that gave them a scary feeling at that moment itself. And listening this, Uncle Ryan became more curious and excited. And he said, please continue with the story. I want to listen what happened. And so again Tom started, and then Tom said that we were more curious, so we went close to the door and we tried to hear if some noise is there. And then they heard the first sound which came out from the room. That was a scratchy sound. That means someone who was behind, or whatever was behind the door, human being or a monster, whoever was there, that was person or that thing was making a scratchy sound. That means a sound which is made with the help of the nails. So trying to scratch on something. And telling this, Tom began to tremble with fear. So now it was Jack's turn to narrate the story. So, students, in the previous video, I explained till here. So, now let's move further and let's see what Jack narrated. So, students, let's start. Now it was Jack's turn. Jack. And then we heard the terrible teeth. Terrible adjective. They started to gnash. Here, students, G is silent, so we will pronounce it as gnash. They started to gnash and gnaw. And then they started to chew upon the terrible old green door. All these are adjectives. Then we heard a chilling scream, that is a frightening scream, and then a growling roar. Now, roar, students, this word refers to the sound made by an animal. Then something started to pound against the terrible old green door. Uncle Ryan, you are making me scared. Were you scared? So now when Jack started with his part of explanation, he said that they heard different type of sounds. Sound of terrible teeth. That is, someone was trying to grind and chew the old green door. And then frightening cry and low sound of roar. And at the end, someone who was trying to break open the door. Now, students, here the writer is again, that is George, and the writer is again making us think when he is using this word, that who is inside the room? A human being or some type of animal or a monster? He is putting a question mark here. He is making us think that again when the word scream is there, you will think that maybe some human being is there. But then when this word roar is there, again a thought comes in our mind that whether an animal is there or a monster or maybe a human being. So listening this, Uncle Ryan became very scared and frightened. So when Jack started telling these things, Uncle Ryan asked, "You are making me scared. Were you scared?" So he asked that I'm listening the story, I'm feeling very scared. What about you all? What about your experience? And then the boys, all the three of them, that is Jack and Tom and the girl Tara, now it was time for them to tell their experience. What did they do and how did they feel after this incident? Now, students, it was Jack's turn to narrate the story. Jack started narrating his part of the story. He said, and what did he say? He said that they heard different type of sounds. So what did they hear? All the three of them, they heard different type of sounds. And the first sound which they heard was the sound of terrible teeth. Students heard terrible, adjective. So the first sound which they heard was of terrible teeth. That means someone had started, whoever was inside, they had started to gnash. Now, what is the meaning of gnash, students? The meaning of gnash is to grind one's teeth together. That means when you are grinding your own teeth, the noise which comes out, that is called as gnash. And now this word means to chew on something. So now, whoever was inside that room, that person or monster, it was grinding and chewing upon the terrible old green door. And then they started to chew upon the terrible old green door. So here, students, terrible old green, all are adjective. So what happened? Someone was trying to grind and chew the door. And the next, what they heard? They heard a chilling scream. That means a frightening shout. Scream means a shout. That was followed by a growling roar. That means a low sound of an animal, particularly a dog. But then it was not clear because they could not make out who was inside the room. And then something started to pound. Now this word, it means to hit hard. So what happened? After hearing these typical noises or sounds, then what did they hear? They heard that someone was trying to hit hard on the door. That means trying to break open the door. And the terrible old green door. So this sound, that is when someone tried to break open the door, that was the sound which frightened them the most. And then see what Uncle Ryan asked. He asked, "You are making me scared. Were you scared?" So now Uncle Ryan said that listening the story only I am feeling so much scared. What about you all? Were you all scared too? Or you all were brave enough to stand there and face all the challenges? So Uncle Ryan now asks them, the kids, that what did you all do? Weren't you scared?
While I was reading this lesson, we came across many words. Like I told you that the children heard different type of sounds. Scratchy sound, then terrible, teeth, chilling scream, growling roar, and then at the end, the noise of the door. So now have a look at the board. We should know the meaning of those words. So have a look at the board, students. The first word is gnash. Here G is silent. So gnash, it is a verb to grind one's teeth together. It means, students, when we are grinding our own teeth, the noise which comes, that is called as gnash. To grind one's teeth together. Next, growling. The children heard a growling roar. This word is an adjective. It means low sound of an animal, particularly dog. Next, terrible. Adjective. It means extremely bad. The next word, now. Here also G is silent. We pronounce it as now. It's a verb. It means to chew on something. That means they heard someone chewing on something. That is the door. Someone from inside the room was chewing the door. Next, chilling. Adjective. It means frightening. They heard a frightening or chilling scream. Next, pound. It is a noun. It means to hit hard.
Now Tom answered, Of course we weren't. Means he started with a joke that no, we were not scared. And then he started narrating what happened. So what did he say? Tom. Of course we weren't. Oh no. Off ran Tara. So who was the first to run? Tara. I followed her. Next it was Tom. At speeds not done before. That what does this sentence means? This sentence means that they ran with such a speed with which they had never run before. This line shows that they were so frightened that they ran at a very great speed. So at speeds not done before. Then strange to see, Jack flew past me. That means then suddenly Tom felt something strange. He saw something strange. What was it? That it was Tara and then Tom. But then suddenly what happened? Jack, he ran so fast that he crossed both of them and Jack flew past them. That means flew past me away from that green door. So Jack was so much frightened that he left all his friends back and ran as fast as he could away from that green door. And then Jack said, as we got out, the whistle went. Whistle means the bell rang or the game's period, the playtime was over. And straight away I saw, that means at the same time he promised that he would never come to that area. So what did he promise? That never again would I go near that terrible old green door. So he promised that he would never go near that terrible old green door. So students, these words terrible, old, green, they are all adjective. And this is the past tense and the present tense is SWEAR, swear. SWEAR, swear. And now the last bit of the story told by Tara. Then Mr. Lee said, come you three, I need some help in the store. So now Mr. Lee called these three kids to help him. And he wanted some help in the store. And I suddenly knew he was taking us to that terrible old green door. So what happened? They were ready to go. But at the same time, Tara, she suddenly remembered that old green door, that was the room. That was the storeroom. So now they were terribly afraid and they could not understand what to do. So, and at that time only Tara saw a change and she felt some change in Mr. Lee. And what was that change, students? His eyes grew red as if they bled. That means his eyes turned red and his hand bent into a claw. Now what is a claw, student? It is a body part of an animal. So they could feel some change in Mr. Lee. That is his eyes red and his hands they bent into a claw. And seeing this, they ran fast. We ran as fast as our legs could move. And I have no doubt we will never find out what's behind that horrible old green door. Students, again these three words are adjective. So now students, just think what happened at the end. At the end they felt that Mr. Lee was changing. He was changing into an animal or a monster. His eyes red and hand bent into a claw. So either it was their imagination as they were so much afraid, or maybe Mr. Lee, he was not a human being. He was some other type of creature. Okay? Dear students, hope you have understood the story and the explanation of the story. Now, at the end, the writer George Ansel makes the reader think on the point that who was Mr. Lee. The last two lines of the play, that is where it is mentioned as Mr. Lee, his eyes red and his hand bent into claw. As we know that claw is a body part of an animal, so he wants the readers to find out with their own imagination and creativity that who was Mr. Lee. And students, you should remember that we are only reading an extract. That is, it is only a part of the story, The Old Green Door, written by George Ansel. This is only the part which we are studying in our course book. So the story is still incomplete for you all. So just now it is up to you, that is your imagination, as to how will you justify this question, that who was Mr. Lee, a normal human being or a type of a monster or a different sort of a creature. You can also think that maybe there was no change in Mr. Lee, it was the imagination of these students, that is the Tom, Jack and Tara, because they were so much afraid that they imagined this. Or maybe Mr. Lee was not a normal human being, he was a sort of a monster because his body parts were changing like an animal.
Now it's time to see the meaning of some of the words which we came across while reading. So have a look at the board. The word is sword. It is a verb and it is the present tense of this word is SWEAR, swear. So it is sword, it is verb, it means made a promise. Strange, adjective, unusual or surprising. Horrible, adjective, shocking. So this word was used when Jack made a promise that he would never go to that area, that is visit the old green door again, and then the strange thing happened with them, and horrible means it was a shocking incident for all the three of them. So students, with this we have completed the detailed explanation of lesson 4, The Old Green Door. And as I told you, the writer, that is George Ansel, he has left all of us in a thinking mode. We should think and find out that who was Mr. Lee? Was he a normal human being or a monster? Was it an imagination? What the children saw, that is the eyes turning red and hand into claw, or actually he was changing? So students, just read, think, imagine and find out. And for till then students, thank you and take care.